I know when I first started getting acrylic nails, I didn't know barely as much as I know now. And now that I have some more knowledge, I would like to share with all of you guys. Let me start this video off by saying I am not a licensed nail tech. I am just someone who enjoys getting her nails done and has been getting acrylic nails for 10 years now. I'm now 21. That means I've been getting acrylic nails since I have been 11 years old. Once again, I am not a licensed nail tech. These are just my tips and tricks when it comes to getting acrylic nails and things that I think everyone needs to know. My first tip when it comes to getting acrylic nails is that you need to understand the difference between EMA and MMA acrylic. You would never ever want MMA acrylic applied to your nails. MMA is a dental, okay? It's a dental acrylic. You don't want that on your nails. It can be very harmful to your nails and your skin. EMA is what's meant to be put on your nails. Yes, it is true, a long time ago, very early in the game of acrylic nails, MMA was used, but once we realized the dangers of it, we stopped using it. They created EMA products, and now EMA products are the only products that should be put onto your natural nail bed to extend your... soak your nails off and it's been an hour, now it's 2 hours, now it's 3 hours, that means you have MMA acrylic on your nails and you need to never go back to that nail tech and you need to never go back to that nail salon. Now here's an image of nails that have EMA on them that have been soaked off. EMA will soak off very quickly in under half an hour and it will look like the image right before you. This is the only way your nails should look if you are soaking them off. So tip 1 is you always only want EMA on your nails, never MMA. The second tip that everyone needs to know about acrylic nails before they get them is that pure acetone, 100% pure acetone, is the quickest way to soak your nails off. Don't pull your nails off, don't rip your nails off. Just soak them off in 100% pure acetone, and in less than half an hour, your nails will be soaked off and your natural nails will be completely fine. The third tip that everyone needs to know before they get acrylic nails is that all tips are not equal. The third tip that everyone needs to know before they get acrylic nails is that all tips are not equal. Now, that means the part they put on your natural nail bed to create that guideline for them to do shapes, if they're not using a nail form, is they're going to be using tips, which is just a piece of plastic that will be either already formed into the shell, what they're going to put on your nails is going to be a nail tip. And that tip may already be in the shape that you want, the nail shape you want, or the nail tech will have to shape the tip. But all tips are not created equal, so just ask your nail tech what kind of tips they use and why they use that tip, and just check what kind of plastic it is just to make sure that you're getting the correct product put on your nails. The fourth thing that everyone needs to know, this is your fourth tip, is everyone needs to know that SNS is just acrylic dipping powder. It's not different. It's not some brand new technology. It's just acrylic dipping powder. Don't pay more money than you would pay for a full set for your finger, your natural fingers to just be dipped into some acrylic powder, okay? The fifth tip that everyone needs before they get acrylic nails, something that you need to know, is that yes, you can maintain healthy, long nails under your acrylic nails. I currently have acrylic on. I'm wearing tips, with acrylic powder applied on top. And my natural nails are very long under here, and when I soak these nails off, my nails will be very long. My nails are almost as long as the tips on my hands at this point. So my natural nails are pretty long. The way that you maintain natural nails under your acrylics is you apply cuticle oil to your nails every single day. So apply cuticle oil to your nail bed, right? Whatever is exposed, if your nails are growing out, if you just got a fresh set, just apply cuticle oil, olive oil, any kind of, restorative oil to your cuticle area and apply it under the nail so that it sits directly under your natural nail and just massage it a little bit. This will help strengthen your nails. This is what I do, and this is how I maintain long, healthy nails under my acrylic nails. Acrylic will not damage your nails if it's applied and removed correctly. I'm now going to insert an image of my natural nails painted white when I remove my acrylics. So as you can see, my natural nails are very, very long and they are strong. It takes nothing but just applying some cuticle oil or any kind of restorative oil to your cuticles and under your acrylics just to make sure that your natural nails are moisturized and they're staying, pay attention to them. As long as you pay attention to your natural nails, they'll grow and they will flourish under your acrylic so that when you soak the acrylic off, you can rock your long natural nails for as long as you want until you feel like getting acrylic nails again. The sixth tip that everyone needs to know before they get acrylic nails is if you already have long natural nails, instead of getting tips, you may want to have your nails sculpted. If a nail tech is going to sculpt your nails, they are going to use either a very thin sheet of metal that they'll apply right under your nail, or they will use a plastic nail form. So as you can see in this video that I've inserted by my nail tech at Bitchy Nails, this is who does my nails in Atlanta every single time you see me with some acrylic nails. Nikki of Bitchy Nails has done my nails. This is her sculpting someone's nails. So as you can see, there's no plastic that has been glued on top of the natural nail bed that she has shaped to create whatever nail shape they wanted, and then she applies acrylic powder on top. No, what she's doing here is applying acrylic powder directly to the natural nail bed and creating that length that a tip would give you by just using the acrylic powder. That is how you use forms. That is a sculpted nail. People who already have very long nails and don't want to cut them down for tips usually opt for getting their nails sculpted so they can get that length and that shape that they want without having to compromise their natural nail length. The seventh tip that everyone needs before they get acrylic nails, everyone needs to know that gel powder does not exist. Gel powder is a scam. It's a way to get your money. There's no such thing as gel powder. Either you're having gel applied to your nail or you're having acrylic powder gel. Either you have gel, a builder gel applied to your nail to create length, or you're having an acrylic powder applied to your nail to create length. No such thing as acrylic gel. The only thing we have close to acrylic gel in name is Acrogel. Acrogel is a product that is a hybrid between a gel builder and a traditional acrylic. It's a bit stiffer than gel, but not nearly as loose as a powder, but it still has somewhat of that texture. It just gives the tech more time to play around and create shapes and really get it flat to give them less filing work to do. And it gives them a little bit more stability when they're doing this, because gel can be quite loose, and unless you're like really good with using a builder gel, you can mess up shape. So Acrogel helps to combat that. The eighth tip that everyone needs to know is something that has to do with the language of acrylic nails or nail extensions. A sculpted nail versus tips. I talked about this earlier, but I just wanted to reiterate that point. I'm just going to show you guys a picture of what tips are, and I'm going to show you guys a picture of what sculpted nails are. This is pretty self-explanatory. If they're applying tips, they're putting that little piece of plastic on your nail and they're putting the acrylic powder on top to create length. What creates the length is that piece of plastic. The powder is just to reinforce this and keep that on your nail. When they use tips, what creates the length is actually the acrylic powder or the builder gel. The 9th tip that everyone needs to know also has to do with language, and that is, what is an overlay? This is something I didn't know, but this is something I didn't know when I first started wearing nails. I had once asked for an overlay thinking I was going to get tips, and all I got was some acrylic powder applied on top of my natural nail. I did like it, but I didn't understand that's what an overlay was. So although I was pleased with the end result, it wasn't what I went in asking for. This was when I was much younger. A bonus tip that you should know when it comes to getting acrylic nails is that you should get a fill-in every 2 weeks. 3 weeks is the longest you should go without a fill-in, but you should never keep your acrylic nails on for a month because that will cause lifting. Lifting is not good. Lifting is what can cause your nails to break, and this could also end up hurting your natural nails. So if you can, every 2-3 weeks the latest, go and get a fill-in. After 3 fill-ins, get a fresh set of nails. Fill-in. After 3 fill-ins, get a fresh set of nails, and you'll be perfectly fine. Yes, you can grow long, natural, healthy nails under your acrylic nails. Don't believe the hype. EMA acrylic is the only thing that should be on your nails. So long as that's on your nails will not be harmed. They will grow. They'll be beautiful. You suck them off. As you can see, my natural nails painted here in white are very long. That's after wearing acrylics for about 2 months. So you tell me, can you grow long nails that will stay, that will not break, that will not be thin after wearing acrylic nails for a long time? Because I'd say yes.